The girl had just stepped onto the stairs when the scheming woman immediately knocked her unconscious. The girl mustered every ounce of strength, leaving a wound on the schemer's hand. Then she deliberately collided with the maid, pretended to help her pick up broken glass, and intentionally slashed her with shards, all to frame the maid. I came upstairs searching for the girl and saw the necklace she'd dropped. I grew extremely anxious, for the girl's father adored her deeply. Following the trail of blood, I finally found her inside a cabinet. Just then, the living room's large screen began playing footage of me and the girl. Her father rushed to her side and took her to the hospital. Fortunately, the girl regained consciousness quickly. She told her father the person who knocked her unconscious had smooth hands, a woman, and that her hand had been cut by the girl. Hearing this, the father returned home and gathered all the maids, making them extend their hands for inspection one by one. The scheming woman grabbed the maid whose hand she had cut and framed her for the injury. The man was furious and ordered the maid to be expelled from the house. The maid protested it wasn't her but the scheming woman, only to be slapped by her. The scheming woman had already covered her wound, but I pointed out I'd worn gloves throughout the banquet. There must be bloodstains inside. A maid immediately fetched the gloves. Surprisingly, they were clean. The man expelled the maid from the house. It turned out the scheming woman had bribed the maid all along. The next day at the banquet, she deliberately spilled a drink on me. I went to the restroom to deal with my wet clothes, and the scheming woman followed. She even admitted she tried to frame me yesterday, but unfortunately the girl had cut her hand, so she had to pin it on another maid instead. I slapped the scheming woman, but she knocked me unconscious. She even placed a renovation sign at the restroom door. She called a man over to ruin my reputation. Fortunately, my brother arrived just in time. He grabbed the man's arm, but suddenly the lights went out. The man immediately snatched me up and fled. He ran to the underground garage and bumped into the girl's father. The scheming woman pretended to be clueless, but my brother swept her into his arms. The man tried to keep me, citing the contract. My brother ordered his men to throw down $100,000 and then led me away.